country. You got to do what you have to do. But I recommend take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines. But you got, no, that's okay. That's all right. You got your freedoms. But I happen to take the vaccine. If it doesn't work, you'll be the first to know.
Those were what we used to call jeers and catcalls. That happened in Alabama, a state with one of the lowest vaccination rates in the country. Aaron Blake of the Washington Post put it this way, quote, Saturday night demonstrated how difficult it will be to combat the conspiracy theories that have infected the Republican Party's base, particularly if Trump, who mines his base relentlessly, responds to the rebuke by backing away from vaccines. Still here with us tonight, Eugene Robinson, A.B. Stoddard. Eugene, I promised a quote from you. Here it is. You are already familiar with it. For our listeners and viewers, if reason, patriotism, and clear self-interest won't convince reluctant Americans to protect themselves and their communities against COVID-19, maybe the threat of not being able to work, go to school, or lead anything like a normal life will do the trick. Eugene, first off, that's an optimistic view. Second, have the vaccinated Americans been tiptoeing to too great an extent around the unvaccinated? Is it time to play a little rougher?
Well, look, I know a lot of vaccinated people who haven't been tiptoeing at all and who are very quite angry that so many people have chosen not to be vaccinated because that makes this a more dangerous country, a more dangerous world for all of us, especially with the Delta variant running rampant. However, now that the Pfizer vaccine has full FDA approval, there's no sort of excuse. It's just temporary emergency use. Who knows? Well, now we know it's fully approved, and so I support especially employers like my employer, the Washington Post, which has made vaccination a condition of continued employment. Full stop. Universities, like my alma mater, the University of Michigan, like the University of Virginia, like many other universities around the country, who said to students returning in the fall, be vaccinated. So a number of students, a small number of students at the University of Virginia who did not get vaccinated were disenrolled and will not be invited back to campus. I mean,